LPBW, Matt Roloff hints at cause of split from fiancé amid vow to move forward with trust. Hello viewers, I am Alana. Welcome back to my channel. USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Matt Roloff and his fiancée Caryn Chandler have called it quits after 8 years together. The shocking breakup comes just 2 years after the star popped the question to Chandler, with plans to walk down the aisle in 2024. However, the lovebirds couldn't follow through with their plan for reasons unknown. Roloff shared the tough news of his broken engagement in an Instagram post. "Caryn and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement," he wrote. "Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time." The patriarch continued, explaining that he and Chandler will remain amicable despite their breakup. They will also cherish the beautiful memories built over the years. Concluding the statement, the TLC star shared a glimpse into what the future holds for him. "Your support means the world to me," Roloff told fans before adding, uploaded the statement with no captions and removed fans' ability to comment on the post. Despite a closed comment section, Little People Big World, fans took to X to share their thoughts on the broken relationship between Roloff and Chandler. Many celebrated the news, sharing that they suspected the couple wouldn't last the long haul. One user I knew this wouldn't last. He also still hasn't sold the big house. Could have sold it for less to one of his sons. Ruined relationships. Another harsh comment: he has always been a sob and she is a money grub, both losers. So in recapping, who gives a flying FCK? Others hinted that Chandler was the one who pulled the plug on the relationship. She finally realized how awful he is, this fan. The breakup surely comes as a shock, as Roloff often gushed about getting his second chance at love. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. The pair first crossed paths when Chandler became an employee on the Roloff farms. However, things didn't turn romantic until years later in 2017, following Matt's divorce from his ex-wife, Amy Roloff. "Caryn's been the farm manager on Roloff farms for a number of years, and we have a great working relationship. And we are officially dating," the patriarch announced in a 2017 episode of Little People Big World. After 4 years of dating, the lovebirds moved in together when they relocated to Arizona. In April 2023, their relationship was taken to the next level when Roloff proposed. The television personality gushed about their life together at the time, saying, "Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. For the threesome's first physical meeting, the mother of 4 invited her ex-husband and Chandler to dinner, where she saw the engagement ring for the first time. The tension between the trio was undeniable, with Amy describing the moment as a little funny in the confessional. She also revealed plans to avoid getting personal with Chandler. "Matt's my ex, but I'll be okay as long as we don't get, nitty-gritty and personal. Like, I would never talk to Caryn about Matt," she shared. Meanwhile, fans of Little People Big World are still waiting for their beloved cast members to return to the screen, as Amy confirmed the family's decision not to release more episodes after season 25 premiered in February 2024. "Hey friends, I just wanted to take a moment to connect with you all and share a little update from me. As of right now, there are no future plans for new episodes of Little People Big World," she shared in a video. The matriarch explained that she was supportive of her son, Zach Roloff, and his wife, Tori Roloff's, decision to leave the show. "Being a parent means raising your kids to find their own path, and I'm here to support them as they do just that," she said. Little People Big World star Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler split after 8 years together. The universe just had a major shakeup. Roloff patriarch Matt Roloff and his longtime girlfriend, Caryn Chandler, have ended their relationship. Roloff revealed the breakup news in a Notes app statement that he shared on Instagram. Roloff and Chandler went public with their romance in 2027 and got engaged in 2023. "Hi everyone. I have some tough news to share. Caryn and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared. Your support means the world to me, and I'm committed to moving forward with positivity and trust in the path ahead. Much love to all." Roloff was previously married to for 27 years from 1987 to 2015. They share 4 children: Jeremy, Zachary, Molly, and Jacob. "After 27 years of marriage, it is with great sadness that we have come to the difficult decision to file for divorce," the Roloffs said at the time. "We are proud of what we have accomplished together, including raising 4 wonderful children who have grown to become remarkable adults and building our strong and ongoing successful businesses. Our kids and our ever-growing family, and the love and support we have for them, will be our priority. We will continue to work together side by side in the daily responsibilities for our many current ventures. We would like to thank our family, friends, and all our fans for their continued support and understanding during this difficult time. 9 months after his divorce was finalized in 2016, he debuted his romance with Chandler. She appeared on Little People, Big World alongside the Roloff family. Amy has since found love again with Chris Merrick. They married in 2021. LPBW's Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler recall his traumatic hospitalization. "I remember everyone being panicked." Matt Roloff and his fiancée Caryn Chandler are reflecting on his recent traumatic health scare. During Tuesday's episode of the 62-year-old is home recovering after being hospitalized for problems with his esophagus. "My esophagus has been acting up here and there. It's been happening for a couple years. What happens is, it seems like it's sort of closed off at times. Not every meal, but not really sure what brings it on," he explained in a confessional. "The esophagus gets mad very quickly and generates phlegm. It just bubbles up like a volcano until it comes out. It's shocking. It's very, very dramatic." Doctors recommended Roloff undergo a routine upper endoscopy to figure out the problem. According to the Mayo Clinic, an upper endoscopy is a procedure used to visually examine your upper digestive system using a tiny camera on the end of a long, flexible tube. It's typically done to diagnose and sometimes treat conditions that affect the upper part of the digestive system. However, Roloff said the routine procedure didn't go as planned. "That was kind of traumatic," Chandler said as Roloff admitted he doesn't remember much because of the medication. "Well, they had told me several hours because you got sedated and they were going to do the test, and then I walked downstairs to get coffee and my cell phone rang. They were like, 'He's out. You can come back,'" she recalled. "The doctor came in and he said there's been a complication. We are concerned that we may have perforated his esophagus." Roloff added, "I remember everyone being panicked. There was panic in the room." Chandler said she got a weird vibe from the doctors and asked what happens next. They then performed a test on Roloff in order to determine if they perforated the esophagus wall. "They did the test and you drank the stuff, and as you drank it I could see that it didn't show a perforation," she said. "But I could tell the doctor thought that could have happened." Chandler admitted that it was more of an emotional experience than a physical one after realizing Roloff would be okay. Doctors also said Roloff has a lot of damage from acid reflux and that he has a normal-sized esophagus rather than the average size for a little person. "I feel like I went in all good and came out all bad," Roloff said as he dealt with a stomachache at home. LPBW spoiler. Caryn Chandler says feud with Zach and Tori Roloff has been painful. During the first episode of Season 24 of Little People, Big World, Caryn Chandler opens up about the feud between herself, Matt Roloff, and Zach and Tori. LPBW viewers watched last season. Matt's relationship with his son Zach was compromised when negotiations to purchase the north side of the farm fell through. Matt accused Zach of coming into negotiations demanding things, while Zach accused his dad of putting his family aside to make a business profit. During the new season's first episode, Caryn and Matt open up about the touchy subject during a joint confessional. Caryn admits that amid their feud, she's been trying to remain respectful, adding, "I'm hoping that it'll just one day we'll start to talk again. Something will come up. I know Matt's working on his relationship with them, and as that foundation gets rebuilt, I think it'll be easier for us. This whole thing has been very painful. Still painful. I miss the kids every day. I don't have the tools to fix it," Caryn admits. For his part, Matt admits that he's always hoping and wishing that things will return to the way they were before. "I'm happy with the progress that was made over the last couple months," Matt reveals during a solo confessional. During a coffee date, Caryn encourages, letting him know he's sorry that their deal didn't work out. However, Matt thinks the idea sounds like poking the bear and assumes Zach has gotten over their feud, as Caryn points out. Just because Zach has been quiet about it doesn't mean that he's gotten over it. Matt does take accountability for where he went wrong in the tiff, though, and is open to mending their relationship. Matt's choice to list the north side of the farm for sale didn't sit well with many LPBW viewers. Many fans of the show feel that Matt should have kept the entire farm in the family for generations to come. Others felt that S's decision to try and make a profit from selling the farm, as Monsters and Critics reported, the north side of the farm is no longer for sale, as Matt has decided instead to convert and remodel the farmhouse. And who is Caryn Chandler? Here's everything you need to know about LPBW star Matt Roloff's girlfriend. Fans of Little People, Big World know Caryn Chandler as Matt Roloff's longtime girlfriend. But what else is there to know about the former Roloff farm's manager? Matt and his ex-wife Amy Roloff announced their split in 2015 and were divorced in 2016. Soon after their divorce was finalized, Matt and Caryn took their business relationship to the next level and began dating. Matt and Caryn's romance shocked some LPBW fans and angered others, one of them being Amy. Matt's ex-wife wrote in her autobiography, A Little Me, that Matt was spending more and more time at the tavern he often frequented in the evenings after filming and working on the farm, and our farm manager Caryn seemed to be around more and more often as well. Amy concluded, then it dawned on me. Matt and our farm manager, who had been working for us a number of years by then, seemed to have more than just a working relationship or friendship. Matt and Caryn didn't make a formal announcement regarding the infidelity rumors, but in 2019, Matt denied the allegations in a comment to a fan you couldn't be further from the truth. Caryn has formed close relationships with Matt's kids and grandkids over the years. So close, in fact, that his grandchildren lovingly refer to her as Cha-Cha. A divorcee, Caryn has 2 adult children of her own, Brittany and Connor. She also has 1 grandchild. Although Caryn lives in her own home in Oregon while Matt still lives in the DW on Roloff farms, the couple shares a vacation home in Surprise, Arizona, where Matt has plans to eventually build their dream home on the farm, something that he hopes to accomplish. Caryn worked at Roloff Farms for 10 years before quitting her position in 2018. Although she's no longer the farm manager, she still helps with Roloff Farms' busiest time of the year and biggest moneymaker, pumpkin season. According to In Touch, the 53-year-old has an impressive net worth of $4.50 million. LPBW viewers have mixed feelings toward Caryn, especially regarding her relationship with Matt. Some feel that Caryn was after Matt's money, and many others feel that Caryn is too involved in Matt's personal life. Are Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler still a couple? Regarding his ex, Amy, are Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler still a couple? Everyone who has seen on TLC is aware of the drama surrounding Matt and Caryn's relationship. The equation that the duo shares with Matt's ex-wife is quite hot and cold. The latest season has explored the dynamic between the stars, their significant others, and children. While Amy got engaged to her longtime boyfriend, Chris, fans are wondering if Matt and Caryn are planning to tie the knot. When Matt and Amy called quits on almost 30 years of marriage in 2016, fans wondered if there was someone else behind the split. Even though the duo never officially spilled the tea in their explanations, many believe that Matt cheated on Amy with Caryn. Matt's autobiography does hint at the fact that commitment was never a priority for him. Amy, too, had her suspicions about Matt and Caryn spending so much time together. Matt and Caryn have never admitted it, but followers have reasons to believe that their relationship started way before the divorce. Caryn, a mother of 2 from Arizona, began working at Matt's family-owned pumpkin farm. Sharing a professional relationship for almost 10 years, she worked her way up to become the farm manager. The family perceived her to be an important part of the smooth functioning of their business. In 2017, Matt made his romantic relationship with Caryn official as well as public. This didn't go down well with his children as they weren't expecting it. Even though his kids had a hard time adjusting to him dating someone new, they eventually came around and accepted Caryn as a part of their family. Caryn's son and daughter also share a close bond with Matt and his family. They are often seen visiting the farm in their free time. Caryn also stays involved and helps Matt babysit his grandkids. Unfortunately, Amy could never embrace their relationship. She could never see eye to eye with Caryn, and their equation remains rocky. When Amy got engaged, and Caryn went to congratulate her, Amy taunted her by saying that she won't be invited to the wedding. Caryn, too, has expressed her discomfort about attending Amy's family functions. She even sulked when Matt said that if they ever get married, they'll have to invite Amy and Chris. Caryn has faced many issues besides loathing spending time with Amy. She has often been accused of being a gold digger on social media. Some followers and supporters of Amy believe that Caryn is only interested in Matt's financial status. But, being a protective boyfriend, Matt always shuts such comments down. He had even warned Amy that if she doesn't come to accept Caryn, then he might get rid of the farm and move away. The lover boy has also included Caryn in all his new business ventures, including house flipping. They even moved in together in a comfy Arizona house, which turned out to be Caryn's parents' place. Yes, the couple is still together and going strong. Some time back, rumors about their engagement started doing rounds, followed by rumors of a breakup. They were shut down by Matt through his social media posts. Matt assured his fans that he is still with Caryn but not engaged to her. He confessed that he wasn't in a hurry to pop the question as both of them are just taking things slow and enjoying their time together. He also wanted to make sure that he doesn't steal the spotlight from Amy and Chris's engagement. LPBW star Matt Roloff and fiancée Caryn Chandler's new Oregon house updates and building progress. While Caryn wanted to stay open-minded to the idea, she admitted it's probably not a good decision for so many reasons. If we were to have Thanksgiving here, the kids would come in and have that baggage of Amy cooking in there, and now I'm trying. It's really just the emotions behind it, she explained. People can get over that stuff, but we don't have to do that, Caryn continued. You have options. Having this giant house, it almost feels unfair, right? It should go to a family with kids, and Matt shared a video of his excavator being worked on with what appeared to be a blowtorch. Flipping the cutting edge on track hoe bucket, he wrote in the caption of the post. Now that the rains are gone, I can start digging out for the new house. Matt also shared that the direction of the house had changed from southwest to directly west. We're going to point the house that way instead of that way. So, that little teeny maneuver is causing me to do a lot of digging. With the home facing directly west, he and Caryn would be able to watch gorgeous sunsets together. As of February 2024, the house was almost finished, via Instagram showing the gorgeous interior on February 28th. We're happy about the way things are coming in the house, he said while panning from the kitchen past the dining room to sliding glass doors that showed off the couple's large backyard. The doors opened up onto a large veranda that we're very happy about, as it looked out onto a small barn Matt built at the opposite end of the property. A big screen TV sat along a large stone wall while the rest of the living room featured brown leather chairs, a wooden coffee table and a chic area rug. While Matt turned and showed the rest of the home, floor-to-ceiling windows let light in near the entryway, with dark brown hardwood floors throughout the home. Matt decided to put in May 2022 for $4 million. Little people, big world. Is Caryn Chandler's ego out of control? Is she the reason why Zach and Tori are leaving the show? Caryn Chandler's ego is getting out of control, and she may be part of the reason that Zach and Tori Roloff are leaving. Caryn is the fiancée of Matt Roloff, the patriarch of the Roloff family. He started the reality series married to Amy Roloff, but they split when notably, she was a longtime employee of the Roloff farms, managing the pumpkin patch before becoming Matt's assistant. Amy and Matt's divorce devastated the family, changing the course of their lives and the show forever. Since Matt split from Amy, Caryn has had a more prominent presence on Little People, Big World. She rallies behind her man in all situations, despite pushback. Caryn has navigated her relationship with Amy on the show, which has been difficult to watch at times. She and towards Amy and the rest of the Roloffs in Little People, Big World. Since they began dating. Despite some conflict, they got engaged on the show and are planning on spending the rest of their lives together. Caryn may have influenced Matt's decision to list part of the farm. He acquired the farm in 1990, and it was always expected that his eldest child, Zach, would take over when the time came. Throughout his life, Zach had been looking forward to taking on the responsibility. However, Matt shocked his entire family when he listed 16 acres of the market without telling anyone beforehand. And their relationship has suffered since. However, the idea of selling the farms might have been pushed by his partner, Caryn. Caryn said that she did not want to take on the huge responsibility of managing the Roloff farms. As a former manager of the pumpkin patch, she knows how demanding the farm is. Whether she urged Matt to sell the farm or not. Instead of thinking about the rest of the Roloff family, Caryn was selfish and chose to look out for what would be best for herself. And Caryn has contributed to this. During they started building a new home. By selling part of the farm, Caryn most likely knew that they would get a lot of money. They would be able to fund the building of the home. Aside from the money Matt has accumulated via reality TV, selling land brings home an even bigger payday. Caryn had her own selfish agenda when telling Matt she didn't want to take over the Roloff farms. Caryn has benefited monetarily in her relationship with Matt. He has starred in 25 seasons of Little People, Big World, and is a notable reality personality. Matt had made money from the show, and while she was working for him, she may have sought him out from the beginning for his money. Before she swooned Matt, Caryn was in the process of leaving her marriage of nearly 20 years. After he divorced Amy, Matt's children thought it was odd that he was dating one of his employees. Before they confirmed their relationship, Caryn wasn't just any employee, she was Matt's assistant. She may have had intel on his financial status to acquire the nicer things in life. One of the red flags in their relationship was when Caryn got a new home. The house was 2 stories, and the primary bedroom was up the stairs. Matt didn't try to go up the stairs because he didn't want to get hurt, so he slept downstairs while Caryn slept upstairs. This led to them sleeping in separate rooms, which is never good for a relationship. In Little People, Big World Season 25, Matt began building a new home. Caryn stressed the notion that it was Matt's house she was cohabitat in. Despite this, Caryn can get whatever she wants from Matt, including a